A hard dose of reality in New York City, where we learned that the city could go back to a full shutdown in the coming weeks. Got that word from Mayor Bill de Blasio today. Of course, it's the last thing New York's struggling restaurant owners and workers want to hear. More than half of restaurants in New York City will not survive the next 6 months without federal relief. That's the word from the New York Restaurant Association. The data, though, taken before the state announced a ban on indoor dining, which went into effect today. Outdoor dining not looking so good either, as the temperature is dropping in a big way and a winter storm's moving in. NBC's Dan Lieberman on an industry pushed to the brink.
After tonight, this room will be dark, and it will be the empty space. We will be shuttering everything.
These are the words New York City restaurateur Estelle Lau hoped she would never have to say. But with a citywide ban on indoor dining now in effect, Sunday night was their last.
This morning, we let go a lot of staff from both the front and the back of the house. They're devastated. They're worried for their families.
The American Gastropub, located at Brooklyn Bridge Park's waterfront, is one of countless neighborhood gems forced to close their doors. And it's not just the neighborhood spots. Many of New York's restaurants are shutting down. Among them, the iconic 21 Club, set to close indefinitely in March. And there are thousands more, says Hospitality Alliance's Andrew Ritchie.
This is an extinction event. I mean, these are restaurants that are part of people's lives.
It's happening across the country, from Chicago's Las Palmas to Los Angeles' century-old Pacific Dining Car. An estimated 1 in 3 restaurants in the U.S. will likely close by the end of the year. Industry groups are urging the Senate to pass the Restaurants Act, which would provide $120 billion in benefits to cover costs like payroll, rent, and PPE.
While we see Congress bail out banks, bail out the billion-dollar airlines, they're not saving restaurants and jobs throughout the whole entire nation.
This is really a death blow, I think, to the industry and to those very, very small mom-and-pop restaurants everywhere that serve something that you love on the street corner.
Estelle's restaurant is closed tonight. As you can see behind me, it's dark. The chairs are on the tables. A very different scene here than we saw last night, their final night. But there is a sliver of hope. They have a bakery that they run next door, and they're hoping to keep a skeleton staff employed as long as they can. But business is tough there, too. They're losing money, and it's a scene that's all too familiar across the city and the nation tonight, chaps.
Yep, mighty sad, Dan. Thank you. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.